Let's start for today's online class. I am Anjum Sheikh from Goshala Road Municipal Secondary School, and we are learning the examples which came in exam for 2 and 3 marks. And the last example of practice set 2.2, that was remains. Today we will continue from that example. So here is fifth example from practice set 2.2. My voice and my slides are clear here.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, thanks. Okay, so here students see the example. Look at the figure here. Now what is given in your example? That ray AE is parallel to ray BD. Here you can see ray AE. This one is parallel to ray BD. Okay, and the bisector of angle EAB, and here ray AF, that is given, that is hidden due to that figure. Ray AF is the bisector. Now where is AF? This ray. Ray AF is bisector of this angle EAB. Similarly, ray BC, this green colored, okay, this ray BC is bisector of angle ABD, that is given. Okay, now we have to prove line AF is parallel to line BC. Now these two angle bisectors, those are parallel to each other. We have to prove it. Okay, now it's very simple. See the proof here. Ray AE is parallel to ray BD. Okay, as it is given in the example. Ray AE, this ray, is parallel to PD, that is given. Okay, now in first case, consider AB as a transversal. AB is their transversal. Okay, now two parallel lines and their transversal. Okay, now here see the symbol formed. Okay, because of pair of alternate angles. Which are the alternate angle formed here? See the symbol Z. Okay, inverted Z here. That is. So, because of that, the angle formed, this complete blue mark angle form. Okay, this angle and this angle. Those are alternate angles. And as the lines are parallel, the formed alternate angles, those are congruent to each other. We learn that property. Angle EAB, this angle EAB, this one is congruent to angle, this angle ABD. Okay, here, because of alternate angle theorem. Yes, now as the angles are congruent to each other, their measurement is equal. So right here, measurement of angle EAB is equal to measurement of angle ABD, and mark it as equation 1. Okay. Now, as we know that ray AF and ray BC, those are bisectors for respective angles. So, bisector means what? Bisector divides the angle in two equal parts, in two equal angles. Okay. So, now angle FAB. See the angle FAB. Here, angle FAB. This is half of the angle. This angle FAB. This is half of the angle EAB because AF is its bisector. Okay. So here, angle FAB equal to half of the EAB. Right? The reason is ray AF is the bisector of angle EAB, and that is equation 2. Similarly, I have written for this angle. This means which? Angle ABC. Okay? See the pointer, the angle here. Angle ABC. For this angle, I can write angle ABC is half of the complete angle. Half of the complete angle means angle ABD. Okay, so let's write it. Here I have written measurement of angle ABC. This ABC, this half angle is equal to half of measurement of angle ABD. Okay, because ray BC is the bisector of angle ABD. That is equation number 3. Okay, now see 3 of the equations. This 1, 2, and 3. Together in equation 1, what is given? That EAB equal to ABD. Okay. Now see equation 2 and 3 here, that this EAB is equal to ABD, means the right side of both the equation is equal. That is given in equation 1. Okay, by the equation 1, the right side of equation 2 is equal to the right side of equation 3. So because of that, we can say that if RHS equal to RHS, then the LHS is also equal to LHS. Okay, so let's write it that measurement of angle FAB is equal to measurement of angle ABC. Okay, this equal to this, the left of both the equation. So, and the reason you will write here, the equation we got because of all three equations we use here. Okay, now as their measurement is equal, the angles are congruent. So let's write it, angle FAB congruent angle ABC. Okay, now see here, where is FAB? This angle FAB. Okay, and ABC, this one, right? So as the angles are equal, now observe carefully. See the diagram carefully. Here you can say that these two are alternate angles. And as the alternate angles are congruent to each other, those are with equal measurement, the given two lines are parallel to each other. So those two rays, that means AF is parallel to BC. Okay, by alternate angle test. Understood how to write the proof? You have to write only 3 equations here, and by those 3 equations you can prove what is expected. Here the examples for 2 and 3 marks we completed. Now let's move to the next lesson and its first practice set. Okay, so your third lesson is triangle and first practice set, that is 3.1. The examples are very easy to solve if you know the properties. Hmm? Now see first example, what is given? Look at the figure. Here you can see a triangle ABC and BC segment is extended. Okay, and point D is mentioned here. Because of that, angle formed. Hmm? Angle formed. What this angle known? Yes, this angle is exterior angle. This angle is exterior angle. And we learn the property of exterior angle and remote interior angles. Those two are remote interior angles of a given triangle. Okay, just recall the property. We need to solve the example here. Now see the example. What is given? Angle ACD is an exterior angle. See, angle ACD, this blue marked, okay, is exterior angle of triangle ABC. Now measurement of angle B is given 40 degree and angle A its measurement is given 70 degree. Here you can see it in the diagram. A and angle B and its measurements are given. Now find measurement of angle ACD. This we have to find the measurement of exterior angle. Okay. Now just before I told you to recall the property. Okay. To recall the theorem of remote interior angle. What was that theorem? That the measure of an exterior angle of a triangle is equal to sum of its remote interior angles. Means this angle, exterior angle equal to, टोटल करना है कौन से दो एंगल की? Those two angles. The total of measurement of those two angles, that is equal to this angle, that is a remote interior angle theorem. Okay, so let's write it. This step, those are the steps should write before that. What is given? This one. Okay, now you have to also mention this, that angle ACD is an exterior angle of triangle ABC. Okay, now by the theorem, the equation already written here, that measurement of angle ACD, this exterior angle ACD equal to sum of means addition. Okay, sum means total करना है. Sum of remote interior angles. Now, which are remote interior angles? That angle BAC means angle A and angle ABC means angle B. Okay. Now, put up the value that angle A is given 70 degree plus angle B is given 40 degree. So 70 plus 40, the addition is 110 degree. So the measurement of ACD equal to 110 degree. Okay, the addition of these two angles because of remote interior angle theorem. Yes. So very easy example. Now let's see second one. That is also very easy. You have to use the property of sum of measure of all angles of a triangle is 180 degree. Yes. Now see here, two of the angles are given. Two of the angles are given. We have to find third one. This one. Okay. So in triangle PQR, see the example. In triangle PQR, measurement of angle P equal to 70 degree, measurement of angle Q equal to 65 degree, then find measurement of angle R. Okay, now let's write the solution here. In triangle PQR, as because of this property, add three of the angles of a given triangle. It is together 180 degree. Here you can write one label name for each angle because no other angles are here. Okay, so you can write measurement of angle P plus measurement of angle Q plus measurement of angle R equal to 180 degree. And you must write the reason in front of this step. It is very compulsory to write the reason always. Okay, now put up the values. Angle P is given 70 degree, Q is given 65 degree, and we have to find measurement of angle R. So as it is, you will write it equal to 180 degree. And by the calculation, here the total is 135 degree plus, continue the step here. Then to find the measurement of angle R, we have to subtract this 135 degree from 180 degree, and the subtraction value is 45 degree. So measurement of angle R that we got, that is 45 degree. Now check it, the total of all the angles, that is 180 degree. Okay. Now let's see. Next example. The example given in your textbook, it is without figure. Okay. So to understand it very easily, to make it easy, just draw a diagram. Like here I drawn. Okay. So here, see the example. The measure of angles of a triangle are. Okay. First is x degree, second is x minus 20 degree, and the last one is x minus 40 degree. So basically you have to draw a triangle, and three of the angles, their measurement is given. Okay, one is x degree, then another is x minus 20 degree, and the third one is x minus 40 degree. Now what we have to find? Find the measure of each angle, the perfect measurement. Okay, we have to find. The values are given in x form. Okay, so again with same property, that sum of measure of all angles of a triangle is 180 degree. We have to use that property, and by that property add all values. So x degree plus x minus 20 degree plus x minus 40 degree together is 180 degree. Yes. Now let's add all x. So that will be this 1x, this another x, and this one is the x. Okay, so 1 2, 3x. The coefficient of each x is 1. That x, that means that is 1. ओके अगर x के बिफोर या कोई भी वेरिएबल के बिफोर कोई कोएफिशिएंट या कोई नंबर मेंशन नहीं होता है, देन 1 इज ऑलवेज देयर. अगर ऐसे होगा कि 2x होगा, so then that is 2x. But if only x is mentioned in front of that, the 1 is always. Okay, so here this 1x, this 1x, and this 1x. So it together 3x, 1, 1, 1. Okay, 3x. Now 3x plus this, one sec. We have to solve the bracket before. Okay, see here. This is the step. Okay, now this, solve the bracket. So that is x plus x. I am solving the bracket of that equation, what I have underlined. X, that is minus 20. Okay, then plus x, then minus 40. That is given. Okay, equal to 180 degree. Now this x, 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 that is 3x. Okay, and this minus 20 and minus 40. So minus minus get added. Okay, so 20 plus 40, that is 60. And minus minus, it gives minus sign to the answer. So the step is 3x minus 60 degree. So here the step I have written. See. 3x minus 60 degree equal to 180 degree. Understood? Now by the calculation, here you can find the value of x. This 60 get subtract. Okay, that 60 is 60, that is minus with 3x. So with 180 that will be plus. साइड चेंज होगा, इक्वल टू का लेफ्ट से इक्वल टू के राइट में कोई भी नंबर जाता है, ओके, देन वो उसका साइन चेंज कर देता है. सो दैट माइनस 60 इट बिकम्स प्लस 60. So here as 80 plus 60, sorry, 180 plus 60, the value that will be 240 degree. Okay. Then as 3x equal to 240 degree, the x will be, this 3 is in multiplication with x. So on other side, it will divide the value. So 240 divided by 3 हो जाएगा. Okay, so 240 divided by 3, the value we got here, x is equal to 80. Means where is x value? Here. So that angle, that is 80 degree. Now to find the value of rest of the two angles, put up the value in the equation. So first equation is x minus 20. Okay, so put the value here, that x is equal to 80 minus 20, that is 60 degree. Okay, so this value for this angle is 60 degree. And the third one, that is x minus 40. So 80, put up the value of x is 80. So 80 minus 40, so that is 40. So the last angle, that is 40. Now do the total here. Okay, 60 plus 40 plus 80, together it gives 180 degree. Okay, so those are the values we got here. Now you have to write the closing statement for the example. Okay, so what is the question? That find the measure of each angle. So let's write it. that measure of the angles of the triangle are that 80 degree, 60 degree and 40 degree. Yes, understood how to write? Now let's see fourth example. Here also the same property we have to use. See, the property is repeated. So that's why I told you that this practice set is very easy. Very simple properties are used to solve the example. Now see the example. The measure of one of the angle of a triangle is twice the measure of its smallest angle, and the measure of the other is thrice the measure of the smallest angle. Then find the measure of the three angles. Okay, here also in your textbook, diagram is not given. To make easy to write the solution, we have to draw triangle here. Okay, I have drawn a triangle and the conditions are given for the measurement of angle of a triangle. Now, what is the condition? Now, in each condition, the smallest angle is mentioned. See, the smallest angle is mentioned. Okay, the first condition is that one angle is smallest angle. So let's assume the smallest angle is x. Okay, the smallest angle is x. Now what is given? That one of the angle, okay, other than smallest, the next angle is it's twice. Okay, that is its twice. And the next means last third angle, that is the thrice of the smallest. Thrice the measurement of the smallest. Understood what is given here? Okay. So basically we have to assume any angle. They already named it as smallest angle. So let's assume the smallest angle is x. So by the condition, the another is twice of it and next is thrice of it. Okay, so here now three of the angle of given triangle, those are x degree, 2x degree and 3x degree. Now by this property, add all the angles. So x degree plus 2x degree plus 3x degree, that will be the step here. Yes? So this is the step that x degree plus 2x degree plus 3x degree equal to 180 degree. Write the reason for this step. Now do the calculation again. Add all x value, that x plus 2x plus 3x. I already told when x is mentioned only, there is always one coefficient. So 1 plus 2 plus 3. Okay, x is mentioned everywhere. So this 1 plus 2, 3 and 3 plus 3, that is 6. So that is 6x. Okay. Now that 6x square, 6x degree equal to 180 degree. So to find the value of x only, that 6 will divide to 180 degree. So let's do the division. 180 by 6, that is 30. Okay, so the value you got of x, that is x equal to 30 degree. So one of the angle here which we assume x degree, that will be 30. Okay, Now put up the value in 2x and the another is 3x. So 2 into 30, that is 60, and 3 into 30, this 30 means value of x. Put the value of x, that is 30. Okay. So 3 into 30, that is 90. So here 2x, that means angle is 60 degree, and this 3x, that means that angle is 90 degree. The three of them angle total, it gives 180 degree. All examples are easy here, except some one or two examples. Here we complete that fourth example. Now see fifth one. Diagram is given in your textbook for this example. Now see the example. Measure of some angles are given. Okay, here in the diagram, you can see a triangle. Okay, and their exterior angles are mentioned here with their measurements. Okay, using those given measurements, we have to find the value of x, y, z. Now here is x, y, and z. We have to find the value of those. Okay. Now by observing the diagram carefully, you can say that here we can use the property of angles in linear pair. Those are angles in linear pair. Okay. So if one of the angle is given, to find the other one, we will subtract the value from 180 degree. Because we know the property that linear pair of angles together measure 180 degree. Linear pair of angles are supplementary to each other. Okay. Now here also to find the value of z, okay, same property we will use, that is angles in linear pair. So simply you can directly gaze here that this y angle will be 80. And this z will be 40. As one is 140, the another will be 40. Together it gives 180 degree. Okay. So here is the solution. I will go fast to explain that one. Write the name of the angles, that angle TEN, that TEN, this angle, plus angle Y. Okay, this angle, the value is given Y. The angle is mentioned here, NEM, that NEM, this angle, okay, equal to 180 degree. Write the reason. Okay, now put the value for each angle. TEN equal to 100 degree. That another value is given Y equal to 180 degree. So to find the value of Y, it will get 80 degree. Okay, so Y its value is 80 degree. Similarly, write the equation for those two angles. Then put the value for each one. Do the calculation. See, it's very easy, nothing to explain here. Those are all calculation steps. And the value we got here, z equal to 40 degree. That y equal to 80 degree, and that z is 40 degree. Okay. Now see, those are the interior angles of a triangle. So if two of the angles are 80 and 40, the rest will be, you will get it by subtracting their total from 180 degree. You will get the value of x. Okay, sum of the measure of all angle of a triangle is 180 degree. So if two are given, the third one we can find it. So here, use the property, add all the values, x plus y plus z equal to 180 degree. Put the values, what we got here, two of the values we know, okay, and do all calculations there. Here, the value of x will be 60 degree. Yes, see this step of calculation here. So all the values here I have written, x equal to 60 degree, y equal to 80 degree, and z equal to 40 degree. The closing statement, the last values, always write it as, write it together. Now let's see the next example. Okay, that is also only calculation by using the properties. So here in the diagram, the values are given. This angle is mentioned 40 degree. This angle is 70 degree. And what is given? That line AB parallel line DE. This AB, this ray is parallel to this ray DE. Okay, those two are parallel to each other. Now we have to find the measurement of angle DRE. Okay, where is DRE? DRE and ARE. See, DRE, that one, and ARE, this one. Okay, those are the angles. We have to find the value for that. Yes. Now see, sorry. Now look at the diagram here, as those two are parallel lines. Okay, if those two are parallel lines, and if that AD will be transversal, okay, again here the symbol you can see Z, okay, because of this Z, that means the angles, the alternate angles are formed here. This 70 degree and is pair, that is this angle. Okay, I mark it in red. Okay, see this angle and this angle, those are alternate angles. So we know the property that alternate angles are congruent to each other. When the given lines are parallel along with their transversal, the formed alternate angles are congruent to each other. Okay, so if that will be 70 degree, angle A will be 70 degree, that D will be also 70 degree. Okay, so that D will be 70 degree. Now, if this angle is 70 degree, this is 40 degree, okay, then this R angle, okay, that is also interior angle. See the pointer, okay, that is also interior angle. So we can find the value of that angle using the property that sum of measure of all angles of a triangle is 180 degree. Okay, so one of the value that measurement of angle DRE that have asked, we will receive the value here. Okay, so write the solution. Line AB parallel line DE and AD is a transversal. So those two angles, that angle A and angle D, I already explained using figure. So just write it, the steps only. Here those two angles are alternate angles. Those are congruent to each other. So alternate angle theorem, that will be the reason. So if one is given, that A is given 70 degree, the reason is given. So the other will be also of same value, that D will be also 70 degree. Okay. This D is also 70 degree, right? Now in triangle DRE, this upper triangle DRE, just before I explain along with figure that if two of the values are given, we can find third one by using this property. So let's write the name of all three angles here. Okay, all three angles equal to 180 degree. Write the reason in front of step. Put up the value that D is 70 degree, E is 40 degree, and third one as it is because we have to find its value. Do the calculations. By that calculation, angle DRE, we got the value that is 70 degree. Okay, so 70, 70 and 40, those are the three angles of a given triangle. Now see here, if R is 70 degree here, if that R is 70 degree, we have to find this angle also. Those two angles are angles in linear pair. Those two are angles in linear pair. Okay, so if one is 70, the rest will be that 180 minus 70. Okay, 180 minus 70 हो जाएगा. So let's write the solution for that angle ARE. Okay, ARE means this one. ARE, this angle plus angle DRE. DRE, this one. Okay, so two angles are marked here in red and blue color. Those two angles, those are angles in linear pair, together measure 180 degree. Now let's write the values whatever given. Okay, put the value, do the calculation, you will get the value of angle ARE. That ARE is 110 degree. Yes, understood? So here, seventh example. One six student. Let me see. The example will come for, okay, 3 marks. So let's see here. See the diagram. Triangle ABC is given. Okay, I will explain this in short. Triangle ABC is given. The value of angle C is given 70 degree. Okay, and as this AO is bisector of angle A, and this BO, that is bisector of angle B. So because of that bisector, the angle, this A angle is divided in equal parts, and this also divided in two equal parts. So each angle is mentioned x as both are equal measurement. Here also both are mentioned y. Okay, now that is all given, and we have to find the measure of angle AOB. Okay, angle AOB, to find the value of this angle. So what is given here, that see the two of the angle, the name of two of the angle, those are x degree. Write their names, and each value is it is x degree. Okay, that is equation 1. Okay, similarly we will write here for those two angles, mention y, the each value is y degree, that is equation 2. See the name of each angle. You can take screenshot of the solution. Okay, I'm explaining it in short. Now see here, angle CAB, that complete angle CAB, the complete angle, that will be x plus x. Okay, so write the name of those two angles, this angle and this angle. Okay, so the complete angle equal to those two angles. So write the step. And here the reason will be angle addition postulate. You can also write here property, angle addition property. Okay, now put the values for each one, that x plus x, that will be 2x degree, and that is equation 3. Okay, the solution is very simple. What you have to write here, in equation 1, write the name of those two angles, this angle and this angle, and each equal to x degree. That is equation 1. In second equation, you have to write the name of those two angles, each equal to y, the equation, that is equation 2. Now in third equation, take complete angle, that CAB, equal to those two angles. Okay, and put the value of each one, that is x plus x, and together it will be 2x, that is equation 3. Now in next equation, write for this one, that angle CBA, and what will be the value, that y plus y equal to 2y. Okay, so angle CBA, that will be 2y. Okay, here 2y, that is equation 4. Now we know all the values of angles of a given triangle. Okay, that is 70, that is 2x, the complete value is 2x of angle A, and here the complete value is 2y of angle B. Okay, so write the equation. Okay, here the three of the angles of a triangle, three of the angle means that angle C, that is ACB plus CAB and plus CBA. Okay, write the reason. Now put the value, that C is given 70 degree, that A is x plus x, that is 2x. We already find it, that is equation 3. and equation 4 में हमें वैल्यू मिला है B एंगल का, that is 2y. Now do the calculation. Okay, do the calculation. You will get the value x plus y equal to 55 degree. X plus y equal to 55 degree. Now see, now we have to take angle. Sorry, we have to take a triangle. Which triangle? That triangle OAB. See here, OAB. This triangle only. Now in this triangle, the angle, one of the angle is x, the another one is y. So we can find the third one. Okay, and the value of x plus y together, we know it. X plus y is 55 degree. Okay, so let's write for this triangle. For this triangle, the step again, the three of the angles of that triangle equal to 180 degree. Now put up the value. So as we don't know the value of AOB, that AOB, so as it is, that will be as it is, and the value that OAB, that is x degree, and another is y degree equal to 180 degree, and the value together x plus y we know, okay, that is 55 degree. See here, together that is 55 degree. I put it. Do the calculation. You will get measurement of angle AOB, that is 125 degree. Understood? The solution is longer, but it is not difficult to write. Yes, this is 7th example. Example number 9 is reduced from the syllabus. Okay, and rest of the examples, that example 8 and example 10, those will not come for 2 or 3 marks as the solution is longer. So we are learning here in the class only the example which come for 2 and 3 marks. Okay, so here we complete this exercise, this practice set 3.1. Later we will see the rest of the practice set of this lesson, and the examples only will be for 2 and 3 marks. Okay, so thank you for observing the class.